Hello, great learners, and welcome again to our great community. So we are now in the second quarter, lesson 2. So I am your great teacher, Cherry, and again, welcome to our great community. So please, for you to be updated, do not forget to follow our online platforms like Facebook, YouTube, and Gmail account at The Great Teachers Academy. So again, we are now in the second quarter, lesson 2. So this lesson is entitled My Journey to a Stronger Me. So in this module, we learn from our from realities and experiences, whether they have been good or bad. And as we experience ups and downs in life, we also discover our strengths and somehow we overcome some of that weaknesses that we have, which is very important, to be successful in dealing with those challenges in life. So in this module, you will examine your experiences that are valuable in realizing your strengths and weaknesses. So this kinds of awareness contributes in your success in life. Okay, so are you ready? Alright, so now let's reveal our objectives for today. So at the end of this module, you are expected to, number 1, describe life experiences that help you discover or develop your strengths. So later on, you will recall an experiences or a memorable one wherein you develop your strengths. Na-discover mo yung strength mo. Next, enumerate ways on how to improve your strengths and overcome your weaknesses. Okay, so paano nga ba natin may improve yung strengths natin and para na din ma-overcome natin yung weaknesses natin. Okay, so how to do that? Next, appreciate the importance of discovering your strengths and overcoming weaknesses in achieving academic goals. So it is very important as early as now, madidiscover niyo na kung ano nga ba yung mga strengths as well as weaknesses niyo. Although hindi naman yan isang bagsakan na marirealize niyo, magaling pala ako sa ganito. Hindi siya ganun. So you will discover that one once you explore. Okay? So now let's have a quick activity. So this one is to test your stock knowledge about this. So magre-recall lang tayo ng situation. So let's try this. So in this activity, I want you to copy and complete the table shown. On the first column, list down top 3 of your most memorable experiences, whether in school or with your family. Again, on the first column, list down top 3 of your most memorable experience, whether sa school man yan or sa family. Okay? While in the second column, write down the strengths that you develop in each experience. Again, on the second column, write down the strengths. Strength hindi weaknesses that you develop in each experience. After completing the table, answer the processing question on a sheet of paper. An example has been provided as your guide. So let's have this one, example natin. So most memorable experience niya is that we were able to finish our project in ESP with high grade. So very good, diba? Kasi natapos nila yung project and at the same time, mataas pa yung grades. So diba, as a student, yan yung, kumbaga, yan yung nagmo-motivate sa inyo na galingan palalo pag once nakakuha kayo ng high grades. Now, yung strength naman na na-develop niya because of that experience is I was able to discover that I am good at writing. I am good at writing essays and poems because of that experience. So, di ba? Ang galing kasi because of that, na-discover niya na magaling nga siya when it comes to writing, which is essay, and poems. So kayo din mismo, di ba, na-experience or meron na din siguro kayong mga experiences sa school or sa bahay na wherein na-realize nyo after that, di ba, after that situation, na-realize nyo, magaling pala ako sa ganito. Okay, so again, on the first column, most memorable experience, and then on the second column, ilagay nyo dyan kung ano yung strengths na na-develop nyo because of that experience. Okay? So your timer starts now. Alright, so by the way, for the processing question, alright, so again, for the processing question, so let's have this one. So number 1, how can you use those strengths to achieve your goals in studies? So, paano mo ma-maximize yung strength na yun or paano mo gagamitin yung na-discover mo na strengths because of that situation when it comes to your studies? Okay, let's say, na-discover mo na marunong ka palang mag-solve ng math problems. Diba? So how can you use those strengths? Next, second question, what else would you like to develop as your strength? So, syempre, meron pa din tayong mga gustong ma-discover or ma-explore na skills, diba? Let's say, computer skills or editing skills, diba? Yung iba sa atin, marunong mag-edit ng pictures, yung iba naman hindi. So, gusto nyo bang matutunan yon? Okay, so list down some of or what else would you like to develop as your strengths? Okay, so your timer starts now. Alright, time's up. So now let's move on to lesson proper. So again, the title of this lesson is Your Journey or My Journey to a Stronger Me. Okay? So life experiences teach us lessons that lead us to better understand ourselves. So syempre, may mga situation talaga sa buhay na kailangan natin ma-experience because of that experience or because of that situation, matututo tayo and we become a better person. No, in the previous activities in this module, you may have some difficulties in determining the specific life experiences that made you realize your strengths and weaknesses, and that is completely normal. So again, hindi naman pwede na isang bagsakan na discover mo na kaagad na magaling pala ako sa ganito. So hindi pala ako ganun kagaling sa ganitong bagay. So, hindi naman po ganun. So, basta try to explore and then later on, you will discover what are your strengths and weaknesses. So, again, that is completely normal. So, the value that you put in each experience definitely impacts your personal journey to become a better person. Again, pag na-experience natin na sa tingin natin nahihirapan tayo, just look at the brighter side. Okay, baka malay nyo kaya kayo nandyan sa situation na yan kasi baka sa situation na yan, baka dahil sa situation na yan is that ma-discover mo kung ano nga ba yung strengths and weaknesses mo as a student or as a sons or daughter of your parents. No, as you embark in this experience of discovering your strengths and weaknesses, you may consider the word journey. So let's spell out this one. Okay, so Jourrney, journey. So let's have the first letter J. So letter J, class, stands for join. No? Join in different activities to connect and maintain healthy relationships. So, di ba, sa school, meron tayong tinatawag na extra curricular activities. Although, alam ko ngayong taon na to medyo kinancel muna yung mga activities, no? Kasi ang gusto ng ating DepEd Secretary is that mag-focus muna tayo when it comes to academic. So that is why medyo na-cancel siya. Pero this year lang naman. So siguro by next year, mare-resume na ulit yung mga activities, no? So as a student, it is highly encouraged na makisali din tayo, no? So that is why importante din na mag-join din tayo ng mga different organizations na meron sa school, mapa-journal man yan, mapa-dancing na organization, no, mas better na ma-explore din natin yung mga yun. Kasi, malay nyo, magaling pala kayong sumayaw, no? Tapos nag-join kayo sa dancing group, 'di ba, sa school nyo. And then na-discover, marunong pala ako sumayaw, which is good, 'di ba? So being with people who support you, like your family and friends, is essential factor that can lead to better experiences. So with that discovery, syempre, gaganahan ka na kasi na-experience, naging masaya ka dun sa experience na yun, nakisali ka, so it will lead to a better experience. No? So again, wag natin hayaan na magstay lang tayo sa comfort zone natin na gusto ko lang, focus lang talaga ako sa study. Although may mga ganun talagang student na gusto lang talaga nila mag-focus lang sila sa pag-aaral, pero meron din talagang iba na gustong mag-join ng different organizations or different activities. Pwede din naman na kung focus ka sa academic, pwede kang mag-join ng Quiz Bee. 'Di ba? Yung Quiz Bee, meron naman yung group tsaka individual, no? So, with that experience, matalo ka man or manalo, no? You will have this discovery na pwede pala akong sumali sa mga ganong competition. Okay? Kasi it will lead you to a better experiences. Okay po? So again, letter J, that stands for join. Okay? Sali lang ng sali. Next, letter O. So for letter O naman, this stands for observe. Observe, you can learn many things through observation. So let's say for example, in your science experiment, diba? Bago kayo mag-experiment or bago kayo mag-perform, si teacher, i-demonstrate na muna kung ano yung gagawin. Usually, ganyan yung nangyayari. Okay? I-demonstrate na, class, makinig, ganito yung gagawin. Ipapakita muna ni teacher yan. Okay? And then later on, kayo naman ang gumawa or kayo naman ang mag-perform. So, of course, pag pinakita ni teacher or pag dinemonstrate ni teacher kung ano yung gagawin, you're going to observe. Okay? Makinig, tingnan niyong mabuti kung ano yung ginagawa ni teacher. And with that observation, syempre, may matututunan ka na, ganyan pala gamitin yung test tube, ganito pala, may panghawak pala siya. Okay? Or pag once nag-hit ka ng sample, gamit yung test tube, ano nga ba yung gagamitin mo? Okay? So, and so on. So, because of that observation that you have, diba, you learn, no, some things, no, na na-discover mo na marunong ka pala. Okay? Try to observe yourself when dealing with different situations as you use your strengths and weaknesses. Kahit sabihin mo na, hindi naman po ako ganun kagaling sa ganyan, kayo na lang po. No, di ba? Medyo, or madami sa atin na natututo talaga when it comes to observation. Kahit nga yung mga bata, di ba? Yung mga toddler pa lang, di ba? Through observation, natututo sila. Diba? Or yung iba naman, imitation din ang ginagawa. Kumbaga, ino-observe muna nila kung ano yung ginagawa ng nakakatanda sa kanila. And then, later on, tinatry na nila mismo. Because of good observation. Natututo sila. So, ganun din sa inyo. Okay? So, malay nyo, because of that observation, meron kayong ma-discover, no, na mapa-strengths man yan or weaknesses. Okay po? So that is observe. Next, letter U, understand. Understanding oneself, others, different situations, and experiences is an indicator of becoming reflective, which is the strength of a person who finds a meaning in every experience. So mas better din talaga na maintindihan natin, no, yung sarili natin, yung different situation that we encounter kasi para the next time around, diba, alam na natin kung ano yung gagawin. Okay? Understanding oneself, others, and different situation. Okay po? So, let's say, yun nga, yung nagkaroon kayo ng science experiment. So, with observation, alam mo na kung paano siya, you understand it, no? So, better din talaga na maintindihan mo kasi para the next time around, maka-experience ka ulit ng same scenario, at least alam mo na kung anong gagawin. So again, understand. Stands for letter U. Okay, next. Remember. So syempre, naintindihan mo na eh. Next mong gagawin, alalahanin mo. So hindi pwedeng kalimutan kasi nga, pwede mo pang gamitin yung knowledge na yan, yung understanding na yan in future purposes. Do not forget about the lessons you learn from different experiences. Make sure that when you face similar situations, you can always look back and recall how you dealt with it in the past. Okay, so as much as possible, alalahanin natin. Okay, hindi pwedeng naintindihan lang, tapos kinalimutan na. Pag uwi ng bahay, wala na. Hindi ka na marunong, di ba? Hindi pwede yun. So, dapat you should also remember that one. So, again, try to remember. So, wag po natin kalimutan kung ano yung natutunan natin with that specific situation. Okay? So, next to that, next letter, letter N, never stop. So, syempre, naalala mo na yung, so, this one, lagi mong naaalala yung natututunan mo. So, next thing you'll do is that, explore din. Huwag tayong huminto in one corner. Instead, you're going to explore. No, never stop learning, never stop discovery. So, continue discovering your potentials in learning, different ways on how you can improve yourself and your decisions in the future. So, your strengths and weaknesses changes over time. It is important that you allow yourself to continue despite difficulties. So again, hindi pwedeng magstay lang tayo sa isang situation. Siyempre, explore din tayo. So kung nakasama ka na or nakasali ka na sa isang organizations, pwede ka pang mag-join sa other organizations, no? Para ma-discover lang yung potential mo. Let's say, you are good in writing, diba? So, pwede kang sumali dun sa yung parang journalism, something, no? Yung mga nagsusulat ng news about sa school, diba? So, malay mo, ikaw na pala yung next editor-in-chief, diba? So, again, never stop. Continue discovering your potentials. Okay? And next letter, letter E, second to the last letter, exercise regular routines that lead to development of strengths and then overcoming weaknesses. So, syempre, hindi naman agad-agad or hindi naman agad-agad na gigain mo yung skills na yun. Syempre, kailangan mong pag-aralan. And then, you study it, you never stop learning it. After that, exercise mo na. No? Or kumbaga, i-apply mo na in a specific situation yung natutunan mo. Let's say, hindi mo talaga tinantanan yung sarili mo hanggat hindi ka natututong mag-solve ng problem sa math. Okay, medyo mahirap. Calculus. Ayan. Hindi mo talaga tinigilan, di ba? Or, what do you call this one? Geometry. Okay, so talagang pinag-aralan mo yung geometry or yung mga specific topics, no? You exercise, you try to solve a particular problem, araw-araw mo siyang ginagawa. Okay? So, syempre, because of that, na-exercise yung brain mo, na-discover mo yung strengths mo na magaling ka palang mag-solve ng math, and then, you overcome your weaknesses. Which is, dati, naniniwala ka na hindi ka ganun galing sa math. Pero, because of that, determination that you have, na tuloy-tuloy mo siyang ginagawa, tuloy-tuloy yung routine mo, no? So you discover, you unlock your another strengths. So, first thing or pwedeng gawin is that you list down your strengths and weaknesses or the things that you are good and or the things that you would like to learn or explore. So, syempre, pag magaling ka na sa ganito, move on naman sa panibago, di ba? Explore lang. Okay? And then, pwede din na mag-set tayo ng specific time in a day for your personal development. Pwede din yun na mag-set ka ng schedule na, let's say, sa umaga, pag-aaralan mo science. Pagdating ng gabi, math naman. Okay? Pwede yun. And then, of course, be patient in learning new things. So, hindi naman, again, hindi agad-agad natututo ha. So, it takes time talaga. Okay? So, gradually, pag tinuloy-tuloy mo yung routine na yan, matututo ka din. So, you may encounter failures or frustrations, but you can always start in. So, kahit na-failed ka na nung una, never stop. Tuloy lang. Okay? Tuloy lang yung routine hanggang sa matuto ka, hanggang sa magaling ka na talaga on that particular strength of yours. Okay? And lastly, letter Y, yearn to apply what you have learned in these lessons in your everyday life. So, syempre, pwede mo itong i-share with your parents and other family members about sa yung natutunan nyo in this particular lesson. So, your family may be interested about your story, your triumphs, and struggles. So, pakikinggan ka nila. No? Use these lessons in developing your academic and personal skills, your strengths, and weaknesses can be a factor that can influence your decisions in the future. So, maaari yun, di ba, na since na-develop man na or na-discover man na that you are good in math, so pwede din na maka-influence yun when it comes to your decision in the future. Let's say yung pagkuha mo ng course na gusto mo pagdating ng college. Although malayo-layo pa kasi nasa grade 8 pa lang kayo, pero yun nga, since na-discover mo na magaling ka sa math, pwede yun makapabago ng decision mo in the future, which is yung pagkuha nga ng course. So, pwede mong kunin na course, it's either engineering subjects, diba? Or engineering courses, diba? Kasi more on math yan sila. Okay? So, those are the things that we must so this one do in order for us to have this to have this or to develop this stronger you version. Okay? So now let's have this activity, another activity. So what have you learned? So in this activity class, I want you to make a symbol of your strengths that consider to be the most important one. Do this on a clean sheet of paper. So again, what symbolizes your strengths? Okay? So, i-drawing niyo yan on a clean sheet of paper. So your timer starts now. Alright, so now let's proceed to the last one, self-reflection. So in this activity, I want you to create a slogan that would be best describe your journey in discovering your strengths and weaknesses. Write this on a clean sheet of paper, so you may follow the sample shown below. So let's say, slogan, diba? Let's say, ayan, yung sample natin, little steps, but I will make it happen by Jonah. Okay, so, gradually, diba? Kahit sobrang lang ng effort mo, hindi naman ganun ka big yung effort na binigay mo, pero you know that at the end of the day, it will happen, no? Yung kung ano man yung goal. So, ayan, that is a sample slogan. Okay, so this one, do this on a clean sheet of paper. Alright? So, I think that's all, learners, no? Again, For you to be updated, do not forget to follow our online platforms at the Great Teachers Academy and Facebook, YouTube, and Gmail account. And again, thank you for watching, and I hope you've learned something in today's session. See you again, great learners. So remember, here at Great Teachers Academy, we make complex lessons easy to understand. Goodbye, great learners!